So, you know, T.i. supposedly had told on his cousin about some things. I want to tell you this. If I pass away and you can put a crime on me so that you don't have to go to jail, put it on me. Please, please, please listen to me. Listen to me. If you can say that I did something that's going to get you out of jail or you ain't got to go to jail, all my friends, people who know me, please say I did it.
Nah, bro. It's just where I just don't go. I go against that stuff, bro. I'm the realest, bro. I'm the realest, bro. I gotta stand on that. I don't care how bad y'all want to hear an album. I gotta stand on that, man. I stand on business. I'm a real street nigga, man. That's something that can't be done.
So you mean to tell me you the type of nigga, you hear something, you been fucking with this nigga for years, you and this nigga family done been together, this nigga was supporting you when you was in jail, your son done been with his son, your kids done spend the night at his kid's house. So you mean to tell me, Lil Boosie, you this kind of bitch ass nigga? I knew it. I'm glad I'm the nigga exposing you, Boosie. I'm the nigga exposing you, Boosie boo. Lil Terrence. But listen, you and this nigga Tip, you and this nigga Clifford been rocking like a motherfucker. Remember y'all got together against me. Y'all went and got your kids and everything together. Clifford, you and Clifford, Terrence. So rather than you saying, picking up the phone, cause the nigga Clifford Tippy, you know, Tippin' Tappin' told Tip, said you got the number, so you could have called Tippy. Say, look at Tip. Man, what's this shit? He could have explained to you then. You talking about you standing on codes. You standing on street codes, nigga. What about a man? What about a nigga who been saying, I'm your brother, I'm your partner, we rock together, I bring my family with your family?
And why do rappers, brothers who are no longer in the street, who have legitimate means of getting money, why are they still abiding by street rules? That's number one. And number two, if Boosie feels like Jess does, that T.i. just talking and T.i. lying, why are you bugging? Why are you tripping on T.i.? Why you don't want to do the album no more? Why you calling him a rat?
Street code is for life.
But if you think he lying, why are you calling him a rat? Like, why would you go that far?
You put that narrative out there. You already, it's like, why would you even want to put that out there? Then nobody asked you. You just said, like, yo, they don't even know about that. That's just something that I did.
And even though they're not in the streets active, there's still rules that they do follow. And that's
ridiculous.
I'm a civilian. So
that's ridiculous.
To me, it sounds crazy. It sounds like, look, if I have a family member that's dead, and I have a chance to not go to jail and blame it on him, and he's not going to get any repercussions. It's not like they're going to put on his gravesite, I died with a gun charge.
You know why
I don't like when people do that.
Yeah, I didn't like none of that, because all the times I've seen T.i., stand up for Boosie. You know, when Boosie has said something crazy and he's getting backlash and T.i.'s come to his defense. And once again, if Boosie thought that T.i. was lying and he thought T.i. wasn't telling the truth, then why even go that far with it on the Vlad TV interview? Why call that man a rat?
I just hate, like you said, they got history together. And those brothers, like you said, was shooting videos. Their kids are cool. They stood up for each other before. I just felt like it should have been a phone call. Let's have a conversation.
Absolutely.
And then if we don't want to mess with each other, we just don't.
Absolutely. Don't play to the crowd so much and have to explain yourself to these people so much before you explain yourself to your real partner. If you got a question about your real partner, pick up the phone and ask them.
And they're supposed to be
You told on a nigga even though he was dead. And Boosie head is like, you prone to snitch. At no time have you stood in that box and accepted what come with that. You always find a way to get out of it the wrong way.
Seems to be the situation.
I think that's what he's saying. I really think if this would have been the only situation, he might not be feeling this way. He just ain't gonna have all the other conversations because he felt like, nigga, everybody know what's going on.
He under that no cooperation under no circumstances because he did the same thing with Gangsta. Shit, so he feel like any type of cooperation, you're a rat. That's how he coming with it.
That's what I'm saying. If you cooperated with it like this, who's to say you won't cooperate with a nigga like that?
In this T.i. and Boosie situation, telling on the dead man ain't snitching. Telling on the dead man ain't snitching. it's actually a smart thing to do when you're facing damn near 20 years to fucking life, or damn near the chair. You know what I'm saying? Up the road. It's actually kind of smart if bruh's already down. He already down, he's in the ground. He can't hear shit, feel shit, say shit, nothing. He ain't getting sentenced no time, but you finna go do 20 years. Cause you ain't gonna say he did some shit. That would be the smart thing to do so you can get the hell out, go on about your business. But guess what, when you in the streets, when you're a street guy, no, you can't tell on that dead man. You don't get the luxury to think smart, nigga. Nah, you can't think smart, nigga. You signed up for this shit, man. That corrupted ass lifestyle. That's what you signed up for, nigga. And what Boosie say?
You know, that's how that shit go, man. You stay solid, nigga. Some of us gonna make it, some of us ain't. That's just how it gonna be.
Some of you niggas gonna make it, some of you niggas not. That's just the way it is, man. You don't get the luxury to think smart, nigga. Brain wants you to tell the police he did that shit. He wanted to take that to the grave with him. But you told on him. Nah, it's snitching.
Let me tell y'all some real shit, my nigga. This ain't the road you want to go down. Because in real life, these niggas entertainers. They sick. They lit. They just able to move like this and do this because they already in motion, nigga. These the things like, hey, this is entertainment for us. And yeah, we are standing on our name and our business and how we feel. But they good at the end of the night. My niggas that's in the streets still, you got to really wear this type of stuff like this. If that's how your street line and your street code that you press and everything. People expect Boosie to keep it real and solid. He's been vocal about being, you know, who he is. And I respect any nigga that stand on what he believe in, no matter, hey, if it's a nigga close to me doing something that I'm not down with, oh well. I just would like to see niggas handle it offline because guess what? It keeps this little paperwork thing and this snitching thing and all this is a detriment to us at the end of the day. I love my brothers. I love my creators that I grew up listening to and watching just as a supporter of hip hop. But I would, let's keep it entertainment. Let's just keep it at that, bro. Look at this as entertainment, but for real niggas who in the real life living this shit, you diving in water as the streets, you got to be ready to face stuff like this. You will be expected to not tell, and you will be expected to, you know, show your paperwork if your name on the line. T.i. I feel could have avoided this if he would have came out and addressed it from the beginning anyways, because he ended up posting it not.
I think he went up there and just got the talking.
Are the headline.
A kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle, yeah. Kerfuffle. An entanglement of Instagram drama, for sure.
Yeah. It just baffled me as to how it ended up.
There's more ways to communicate than not communicate.
I mean, the public internet route is crazy.
Right.
But that's, I guess, what prompted you to reach out to me and say, hey,
what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on here?
But I appreciate that.
Action? Yeah, man.
I appreciate that, you know, and that's kind of what I would have expected from a person I have a real relationship with.
Right.
A phone call. Like, hey, bro, I got a question about
respect us.
You did? Yeah. I mean, so that made it wild, you know.
Because y'all did have that project coming out together, TV shows, all kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing
a whole rollout.
Hey, look, man, don't now one of us need the other one in order to get out here and make that shape. But when you are standing on something solid, you got to make sure what you're standing on is actually solid.
Right.
If you put your reputation or relationship is valuable on something that you aren't sure of, and you speak on that publicly, what you're standing on ain't solid. And if it flimsy, then you are only as strong as this. You're going to be held accountable.
And not to interrupt you, but because we live in such a clickbait clip society, 30 seconds of news to tell an hour-long story, the pivotal point of this conversation that Boosie had with Blad is the word if.
Yeah, and that's why I would confuse it to me.
He never said T.i. did do this, if T.i. did this.
It can't be said, but I wouldn't have never put that out there like that about nobody who I had any kind of a relationship with. I'd have picked up the phone and said, hey man, did you do this?
So in dealing in actuality of you guys' relationship, in dealing in what it actually is, would you expect him to know you better than that, to not even question it, or would you just expect the courtesy of a phone call of a real nigga, quote unquote?
I have to say both.
Okay.
I have to say both, which he kind of alluded to.
Because being a real nigga is why I called you like, hey, cuz, what's the deal?
I just appreciate the thought of, getting the facts.
Right.
And not just playing in the circus.